Stanford research shows companies led by former athletes outperform their peers by 15%. Want to know why? Because they understand something most business leaders never learn. Championships aren't won by talent alone. The Detroit Lions went from laughingstock to playoff contenders not by getting better players, but by applying championship principles to culture. Dan Campbell didn't just change plays, he transformed mindsets. And here's the kicker. These same principles can transform your business, especially if you're traditionally overlooked talent who's been playing with a handicap your entire career. After 2 decades in HR leadership, I've noticed something fascinating. Sports and business share the same DNA: strategy under pressure, team cohesion despite individual ambitions, and bouncing back from devastating losses. Yet businesses approach these haphazardly, while sports teams treat them as sacred. Think about what makes championship teams different from talented groups that never win. It's not the superstars. The 2004 Detroit Pistons won the NBA championship without a single superstar. Their going-to-work mentality emphasized defense, teamwork, and role excellence. Each player knew their position and played it perfectly. There was a Midwest manufacturing company that applied this same principle. Instead of competing for rock star talent, they built complementary teams where technical experts focused on innovation, operational leaders drove efficiency, and cultural ambassadors maintained morale. Result? 40% productivity increase without adding headcount. Here's what most businesses miss. Elite athletes don't just show up for games. They live in preparation mode. They review game film religiously. They practice harder than they play. Meanwhile, most businesses never record important meetings for analysis or run scenario simulations. For Black women who often excel in collegiate sports, yet remain underrepresented in leadership, these principles are untapped superpowers. We've already learned these lessons on courts and fields. The Shield Resilience Strategy Guide talks about learning orientation. Well, athletes are masters at extracting lessons from every play, every game, every season. This is exactly what high-value leadership addresses. Transformation requires both individual excellence and collective commitment. Sports embody this perfectly. You need your starting lineup, but you also need practice systems, game day excellence, and comeback strategies. Want to build a championship culture? Start with one athletic principle. Maybe it's pre-game routines for big meetings. Maybe it's film review of client interactions. Maybe it's creating complementary teams instead of competing for superstars. The traditionally overlooked advantage? We've been managing comebacks our entire careers. Every microaggression navigated, every exclusion transcended. We're comeback specialists. That's championship material. Download my free Shield Resilience Strategy Guide to build the mental toughness champions need. Every championship team was once considered an underdog. The difference isn't talent. It's applying proven principles that transform potential into performance. So tell me, what sports principle could revolutionize your team? Drop it below for Ask Shay, because it's time to stop rebuilding and start winning championships.